Peacemaker season 2 episode 3 just came out. Top level thoughts. What do we think? And Phil, how did you feel about episode 3?
I really liked episode 3. I'm just like iffy on the pacing of the shows right now, just a little bit. I'm getting a small, slow vibe. Just a small, slow. It's not big, but it's slow. Where I'm like, so I kind of wanted this episode to be episode 2, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I understand why we got episode 2 the way we did, and that this was episode 3, but I kind of wish this was just episode 2. Mm-hmm. Kind of wish. But it was very cool to see him finally in that universe. Finally just go down, take a little ride, have a little fun time on his motorbike.
Cycle, bro.
And then hear that kid, I love you, Peacemaker, I love you.
That's a little
And he starts crying, and I was like, oh, wait. For a second, I was thinking it's mind control. Like, everybody just loves them because they took over and was just like, like, we just made everybody love us. And then secretly, almost like WandaVision, something like that. But then you see that it's not really like that. So I'm still curious.
Yeah.
I'm still curious on what the heck is going on. Because something is off about it.
I have a theory, but I stole it. And a lot of people are talking about it. I'm assuming you've heard it too. But we won't talk about it yet. I want to talk about our reviews.
I don't think I actually heard about it.
Okay, then I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
In a second. But so.
I like the episode.
Nice.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
8 out of 10. I really liked it, though.
Yeah, I'm a high 8 out of 10. I actually don't agree with you on the pacing. I actually don't think it's that slow. I'm kind of with this whole, like they're building a mystery here. Like, there's something that's weird going on, and it's super obvious to us, but obviously to Peacemaker, it's like, sickest dimension ever. You know, he's like right on his peace cycle. I actually love it. I think it's so interesting. I think every interaction he's gotten with his brother has made me love John Cena as an actor even more, because John Cena is absolutely killing it right now with his with the balance of humor and drama and then his action scenes. This man just, I'm glazing, bro. I'm glazing. I love John Cena so much. I love John Cena so much. He is killing it. He is like 100% killing it. I found out today that Dave Bautista was supposed to play Peacemaker originally.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, James Gunn offered him the role originally.
That would have been really interesting, though. But I love John Cena as Peacemaker.
I'm so happy they went with John Cena because I freaking love him. John Cena is shining in this role. Episode 3 is just a further testament to like how much I love the show because how like unafraid it is to be weird and super unserious. The entire conversation about Eagly when he's on the phone, he's like, "You didn't
bird blindness."
Yeah, you didn't tell me about a meta duck. He's not it's an eagle, and he's like, bird blindness. So funny. It's such a James Gunn joke, I feel like. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
But like for some reason I could buy into it where I'm like, oh no, that's so funny. This is in the second episode when he's talking about like, okay, what about a hummingbird? And he's like, yeah, you mean the little birds that fly super fast and do whatever? Yeah, I know that because I read it in a book, man.
Oh
to
my
me, they look the same. It's hilarious. The show is so funny, and that was proven when he's in the dimension, the kid's crying, and he's like, it's a little much. And he like keeps driving away. So good, dude. But I'm at an 8.2. I think I said that already. I'm at a high 8 though. This episode I was like, is it a 9? Is it a 9? I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm gonna hold out because I think this episode's gonna be greater. I just think the show is so strong, and I'm so curious of the direction of where it's gonna go, and I like that I don't know where it's going yet.
Exactly.
But I have a theory.
That's one thing keeping me in the loop. My bad.
I have a theory, and this I stole. Everyone's talking about this. I think this is a very comic book oriented conversation. Everyone is talking about this, and people think they figured out what universe he's in. You haven't heard anything.
No.
Can I tell you?
I heard one small thing from Tyler, but
okay, it might be the same thing. Can I tell you?
What's up?
Are you familiar with Earth X?
I've heard of Earth X before.
Okay.
I don't know what Earth X is.
So Earth X is the universe where the Nazis win.
That's what Tyler told me.
Yeah. So
that there's all white.
Have you heard the justification of why people think this is Earth X?
No.
If you look in the background of every scene, all the background characters, everyone is white. When John Cena is driving through the city, everyone is white. Not a single person is a person of color. Not one. You're telling me, okay, maybe you could buy it on the street. Maybe they just happen to not cast any diversity in the street. You're telling me at Argus there's not a single person of color working there? Doesn't make any sense. You should watch it back because it's so interesting. If this is the case, I love that.
Hey guys, you know what I don't love? Nazis. It's important going into the rest of the Peacemaker talk that you understand that me and Film don't condone anything the Nazis did. We actually hate them. They're awful people, and I'm purely talking about Planet X as a story point and not necessarily that I agree with anything the Nazis ever did, because I don't. And I know making this video might sound like I do, but trust me, I don't. Back to you in the studio, Isaiah.
The fact that they're able to sprinkle in that kind of like small detail through background characters is like genius. That's utter genius. It's so smart, and I freaking love it. I'm kind of just like team, oh, it's 100% Earth X, because it also makes sense with Peacemaker's dad being kind of like a nice guy.
Yeah, I was kind of...
He's not like an like again, it comes off when you see him, you're like, oh no, he's gonna suck. But like, he's like a really nice guy, not like this alcoholic. They're super rich, but like in a way that's not like ill, like this guy's scummy, you know? Like, they're like a family, and they all care for each other. So what would have to not exist for him to be this way? People of color. I think it's guaranteed Earth X, and I can't wait for Peacemaker to see like some Nazi symbol or see something, and he's just like, what? Because it makes his entire best dimension ever line, the best dimension ever line, significantly funnier.
Because then he's just like,
this is the Nazi
am I
dimension.
racist?
Yeah, it's but even like, I mean, like, think about like how Hardcore's dressed too. She's dressed super like what's the word? Respectful. I can't really think of a word. Like, basically showing like long, like they show her in the dance moment, like long skirts.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, I don't even think they show her arms really.
Nah.
As opposed to like in the other dimension, like in the main one, she's like just like wearing like a normal like shirt and like jeans or whatever. Like complete opposite in terms of dress code. It would make so much sense for this to be the Nazi dimension. Like, it makes so much sense. I really hope it's the case. I want to know what you guys think. Like, I want to know if people actually think this is what it is. I heard a couple other options. I'm not really remembering what they are. I think one was Earth 12, Earth 3. I don't remember which Earth, but it's like the Earth when like all the superheroes are villains and all the bad guys are actually the good guys. That's like an opposite thing.
Is that the Bizarro world?
I don't think so. I think it was like, it's like literally just take Superman, but okay, this Superman's evil, or take Wonder Woman. Okay, Wonder Woman's evil.
Oh, okay,
you know?
okay.
But like now take
like from that one animated movie.
not like Flashpoint.
No, not Flashpoint.
Okay.
There's another one where literally everybody is a different version of like there's a Superman that's literally evil, but he's not called Superman. He's something else.
Yes,
there's
I think that's exactly what it is.
Owlman or
Yes,
something.
that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's literally exactly what. That's the other like theory. I'm not buying into that one. That one I don't really think. There's a lot of rumors that Corn Sweat's gonna show up as Superman, and they're gonna do a thing. I actually think that'd be really cool. I saw the clip of James Gunn gassing up the last 3 episodes. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm so locked in on Peacemaker.
I'm very excited.
I'm ready for
8
tomorrow.
episodes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm like, I'm gonna get home from work. I'm gonna sit on my couch, and I'm just.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to see what he was cooking up, because as much as I'm like still like 8, 7, 8 with this show so far, I think the rest of these episodes are still gonna go crazy.
I'm team 9, bro. I love Peacemaker. One more thing I want to bring up before we end this topic. That opening was so good. That opening was so freaking good.
All right, I'm blanking. What was the opening
Hardcore and Rick Flag Jr.
Oh yeah. And that was
before the Suicide
Bro,
Squad.
I was like, wait, they were together? No, that was her.
Freaking perfect. I had never been more giddy watching anything in my life. That sounds like I'm a creep. Not in like that way. I literally just meant like, oh my gosh, like we're adding context to a thing. Like dude, it makes so much sense why Hardcore won't like really give in to Peacemaker. It makes so much freaking sense.
Yeah, big time.
Because freaking like that was her only friend. And they say that like they were really close friends. Yeah. Because he's dating Enchantress, and that time also kind of canonizes like the first Suicide Squad in a weird way. People don't know this, but the Suicide Squad is actually technically a sequel to Suicide Squad. Like they play with the entire like they imply that they've done this multiple times. They just don't specify with who. I mean, except with Harley Quinn, but also Captain Boomerang being in it again. I'm pretty sure they kill him off.
Didn't he die?
In the Suicide Squad, but I'm pretty sure they also kill him off in Suicide Squad. So I think I might be wrong about that, but they're like messing with the canon a little bit. I think on purpose. They're just like saying, oh, some things are true, some things aren't. It doesn't really matter. I think it's just kind of like James Gunn doesn't really care about anything DCEU related. But yeah, I love that scene so much. And then seeing Rick Flag Jr. later in that episode is this like really awkward, like, and he's like peeking over the cubicle.
That was so weird but funny.
Oh, so funny, dude. I love it. What a way to bring him back. I see people saying they want him to just come back. I don't want him to, like, at all. I kind of like keep him in this universe. Like, don't pull him into our universe.
Yeah.
I think
Especially if he's racist.
I think not even, yeah. But, like, not even from, like, it'd be cool to see, like, Rick Flag Sr. and him interact and they could be friends. I just, like, don't really want, I feel like that's, like, a very lazy approach. Wait till 5 episodes later and they do that. And then I'm like, yeah, this show's peak still. But, like, yeah, I don't want them to do that. I think Rick Flag Jr. dying is so important to Peacemaker's identity. And it's so important to Rick Flag Sr.'s entire grudge against him. That's literally his grudge against him.
Yeah.
So I think, like, bringing him in to the, like, our main universe would just be kind of like, all right, like, what do either character gain from that? It's not technically his son, and Peacemaker still killed Rick Flag Jr., so nothing changes, you know? But yeah, this show just continues to impress me, and I freaking love it to death.
You know what I also really liked in episode 3? That talk between Peacemaker and Harcourt at the park bench. Like how first how she's laying out, like, her expectations, but also, like, how she's replaying how Peacemaker was in season 1. Like, she's like, you were very, like, cocky. You weren't, like, you were interested in just hooking up. You weren't ready for a commitment. And he's really just sitting there listening, like, being not as, like, you know, like, he's telling her, no, yeah, I'm really different. And you can feel that he's actually a different person. I'm like, holy crap. Like, this is a good way of showing how he's changed.
Yeah, and him discovering that this version of Peacemaker was, like, a heavy, like, drug addict, and he was, like, he had, like, a lot of stuff he was dealing with too.
Yeah.
I imagine there's a lot of, like, similarities between him and then, like, this alt version of him.
Yeah.
And now stepping into, like, a role where he's a lot more mature now, like, he's grown a lot, to see, like, how people viewed him, like, when he was like that, but in the context of him being, like more mature is, like, really cool. Just such a great show. And
it's
that fight scene,
cool change.
that fight scene when he's taking all the things off and just, like, killing people with it, he gets the pencils and he just, like, jams them in his
that
ears.
hurt me. And then he twisted it. I was like, oh, that hurt.
So good, dude.
That hurt.
Yeah.
But that was awesome.
I love this show so much. It's so good. Again, I look forward to every Thursday. It's just been a great time, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not ready for it to end. I know it's not even close. We have, like, 5 weeks
I'm about
left.
to say we got 5 episodes.
But, like, I don't know, dude. It's like, you ever watch something and you're like, just knowing that this is gonna end sucks?
Oh, yeah. Avatar: The Way of Water, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins.
You know, yeah.
Avengers: Infinity War.
It's just, it's hard. And I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I usually don't
Inception.
feel like that. Usually I'm pretty okay with things ending. This, it's like one of those things where I'm like, damn. You know what the other thing that bugs me? You know the other thing that bugs me? So, James Gunn confirmed that this leads into Man of Tomorrow.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he did. He said that, like, this directly leads into Man of Tomorrow. That kind of irks me in a weird way. You want to know why? Because that means there won't be another season of Peacemaker anytime between this and the next Superman movie.
So, like, that means this is going to be it for a while.
This is going to be it till 3 years, bro.
Oh, dang.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what? Okay, now I understand.
Like, that sucks. That sucks because, hey, I said I'm a quality over quantity guy. But this isn't like a sacrifice of quality. This is purely to fit a timeline, and I don't like that. That did irk me in a weird way because I kind of liked Peacemaker, like, being separate but also, like, existing and, like, relevant in the DC universe. I thought it was cool. But if that means we do get Peacemaker in a Man of Tomorrow, like a Superman movie, I'm all in. I think Man of Tomorrow is going to heavily set up a Justice League. I think that's, like, going to be kind of the point. I think that's why Peacemaker will probably be in it. Like, I think this show ends with Peacemaker joining the Justice Gang. Any opinions? No, you don't think so? Yes?
I think it's possible. I just wouldn't want him to do it. I want him to be better than the Justice Gang. I want him to be like, you know what? Screw you guys. I can do this by myself.
They do, like, a repeat to the first season where they, like, try and get him, and he's like, nah, screw you guys. I can see that too, actually, yeah.
I want him to do it, and then a bigger thing comes, and it's Justice League, where he actually sees that this is awesome. Justice Gang, it sucks. Yeah. Let's be for real. It sucks. I'd rather him just be like, always rejecting the bad that he can tell is coming for the greater thing, which is Justice League.
Justice Gang is a great name. They should stick with that forever. Justice Gang. I love the Justice Gang.
But also thinking about it, this could be a good test for your theory. Like, if they really... Imagine they greenlighted Peacemaker Season 3, and we still got to wait a long time. We could see how you are doing.
Not good.
I'm waiting on it.
I'm going to, like, every episode, every week, I'm just going to be, like, looking a little bit more crazy. It sucks.